And we're live after all of that fun that we had back.
Hello.
Pickle,
Hello,
I just noticed. Kelly, I love your shoulders. Naughty Pickle, I love your new picture. You're surprising me with that. That's pretty hot.
Fully naked.
You're
Nude.
You know what?
Like your French girl.
Yeah, like your French pickles.
Yeah.
Draw me like a, what is that? Draw me like a cochon. Yeah, there you go. Like a cochon. What do they call that? A cochon? Yeah, like a pique. No, that's.
Yeah. That's my French pecan.
Yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But welcome everybody in the chat. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm feeling a little good. Nice to see you all here. Nice to have my girls here. It's going to be fun. We should have some others joining us later. It's been one of those days everybody's in and out. You know, real life, always in real life food first. Always. That's what I say. So we'll see how it goes. Hey, Coconut. And you know they're not going to let me type too much, so don't be upset. If you don't get a personal high like the ones that were here while I was muted, don't feel bad. I see every single one of you, and I'm so happy that you're here. And so on that, let's just check in with my naked bear squad. I got a gorgeous naked bear squad tonight. I'm feeling it. I'm kind of feeling it. So how are you guys feeling? Did you notice I changed my icon too? It's like, how you feeling? I feel like
you feeling?
How you doing?
I'm doing Jersey Joey from Friends. Like, how you feeling? How are you feeling, love? You know, I'm in that kind of a mood. I want to check in with everybody and see how you're doing. So, been a day here, been a week for most of us, I think.
Yeah, it's been a busy week. Busy.
Yeah, it's been kind of busy. There's been streams, you know, there's been all kinds of stuff going on. Some positive stuff. I've seen a lot of positive stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I've seen some good things. I'm positive. I've been kind of trying to focus on the good things. Even on Twitter, trying.
That's all we can do is try.
Yeah. I think some of you are paying attention. You know, I ottered the hell out of you the last 2 days. It's like otter. Just throw an otter at it. It'll feel better. Throw an otter at it. You know. Yeah, there were some really cute ones. And thank you to those of you who send me the otters. They always make me smile. I open those DMs and I'm very happy. And thank you for thinking of me when you see some cute, adorable little fuzzy wuzzy, like that. It's going to make me happy. Otters are my happy place. Mrs. Cassandra will tell you, everywhere I go in the chats, that people throw otters at me. It's my happy place. It always makes me feel better.
They are cute.
Is that you? Let me just put that up. Let me just see. Does that mean you approve of my new avatar for the night? It's actually Jennifer Beal from Flashdance. But it could be Demi Moore and Striptease too. Both of them were hot, and I don't mind if I have to be a brunette. Either of those two will do. Nothing. Nothing against brunettes, but once you've been a redhead, it's like really hard to adjust. It's really hard. It is really kind of hard to adjust. So welcome Coconut. Oh, Fluffy. Hello, Dan Uncensored. Good morning. It is evening here for us, but I hope you hang out and enjoy some of the fun we're going to have. We're going to have some off-the-wall conversations about things that have been going on that I saw on either Twitter or just the internet in general. Some interesting topics. Are you guys ready to go wherever I take you? Because I'm going to take you places tonight.
Aren't we always?
Yeah, we're here for
okay.
We're here for a good time.
Yes, so my squad's ready to go. But how about you, chat? You ready to go? Because I'm going to take you some places today. I promise it's not going to be an emotional feel. You may get a little angry. You may get a little opinionated. You may have something to say. And what I'm going to tell you is go ahead and say it. Okay, we'll put the comments up. We'll talk about it. You know, that's what I want to do. I want to relate on these issues because these things, when I saw them, they made me go, you know, and when the bear goes, and then there's another, no, this has to be talked about. Like, I can't think on this all by myself. Like, I need some assistance. I need to think out loud with these a little bit. And so that's what I'm hoping to do. And if you guys are ready, I'll go put the first one up. Bear's actually going to try technology. We're going to try to share screen again. Let's just
fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, let's no carrots. Like everybody just say no carrots.
Like no whammy.
No, exactly. No whammy. That's what like we want to do here. Now, where's my main stream? Okay. And as long as my internet stays up, there we go. All right, so I'm going to read it because I know it's too small for you to read, but I'm just being courteous here so you know what I'm talking about. And so let me just put on my best, try to keep it straight voice going on here. All right, so am I the asshole for how I handled the pizza creep? 31-year-old female, and I'm a member of a group that convenes monthly to discuss current events. After our last meeting, someone suggested getting pizza. One of our members lit up and said they knew a great place to get pizza, a small independent pizzeria. I'm all about supporting small businesses, so I agreed. When we arrived, the manager was very off. He greeted my fellow group member very enthusiastically. He called her something in Italian that sounded weirdly intimate. He led us to a table and then handed out menus. We ordered without issue, even though his vibes were very unsettling. After he left, I asked the group member who recommended the place if they knew him personally, and they said no. They said they just went to the pizzeria a lot and was friendly with the manager. Before our pizzas arrived, he brought us an order of garlic knots. None of us ordered any garlic knots, and I tried to correct his mistake. He said that they were complimentary as a thanks for choosing his establishment. I thought this was very presumptuous. After he left, I mentioned to the table that I thought it inappropriate to serve food no one ordered because someone might be allergic. The group member said the knots were made from the same type of dough as the pizzas we all ordered, so there was no way anyone was allergic. Still, I didn't have any. After our pizzas arrived, we ate without issue. The problem was when the bill arrived. No one was charged for their drinks, even though the prices are listed on the menu. I pointed this out to the manager, to the annoyance of the group. He said it was a perk of being a regular. I said that I wasn't a regular, and he said he hoped I would decide to become one after today. At that point, I'd had enough. I said his behavior was creepy and asked for my bill to be fixed. He looked upset, but he took the bill. The other members of the group got annoyed with me. The one who had recommended the pizzeria was visibly angry, saying that I embarrassed them and potentially ruined the awesome discounts they get. I said that I felt uncomfortable with his overly familiar behavior and that the free food felt like a power play, a way to feel as though he had authority over us. They rolled their eyes and said I was ridiculous. Then they got up to go talk to the manager. And that's the end of that. Now, wow,
yeah,
right?
Wow.
Like, oh, I have so I'm going to be bare gracious. Look at me. It's not even midnight. One of you. Who?
I mean,
who first?
yeah.
Pick up.
She's
Kelly,
being ridiculous. The person is being ridiculous.
That's one word.
I mean, I absolutely.
That's one word.
Like, you are the asshole. Okay, 100%. What? When I read this, like I couldn't wrap my mind around I couldn't understand that line of thinking.
No, it's like, is that a little over the top? Yeah,
that's like a surprise. Good day, free garlic nuts. Win.
I hate so I do. Yeah.
It's for me. It's like I get it on her side, even though it's a bit extreme. I get what she's saying. However, it's not like a guy she's got to go home with or ride in a car with or like a date. So she could have just been like, "Oh, okay," and like walked out the door and never come back again. She's being a little bit extreme and almost like it's almost narcissistic in a way. Like, you really think you're that hot that this is all about you? Maybe they just saw a large group and thought, well, let's give them some perks. It'll increase our business. Like, she's the asshole.
It's a restaurant, right? It's a pizzeria, and it's a small independent one. Their thing should be PR 24/7. They don't get a second chance. This woman, we need a new name because she's not even a Karen. Like students said before, I think she's a Karen. She does sound like one, but she's like even more than a Karen. Because she's going to the manager to say, like, don't even do good business.
She's a Farrah.
A Farrah? Okay, yeah. So students said, I worked in a lot of Italian restaurants. This isn't unusual. Okay, Belinda is saying, at that point, I'd had enough of that bastard's free bread and complimentary drinks. Take a seat, Karen. Exactly. You see the humor, Belinda. I knew you would. Like, I was like, really? Okay. Did he touch her? No. She's actually offended at how nice he was to the one who does go to the pizzeria because he paid attention to her and he called her some name in Italian that sounded way too familiar. Like, you know, girl? Like, you know? Like, come on. It seems, first of all, I think the whole thing's made up. Let's just be clear. Like, nobody, if I acted like that, I don't think I'd take the time to write it all out and tell everybody I acted like that.
No, I'd be embarrassed. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, this person, if it's real, right?
Exactly.
They're really wondering. The fact that they're even wondering if they're the asshole in this situation.
Yeah, like no,
and it owner, right? But you're gonna go a step down to the manager. Okay,
exactly. And Mrs. Cassandra, you're just as shocked as me. It's free food. It's pizza and drinks.
Right.
Oh my God. Who says no to free? Okay.
The worst is that the rest of the group felt like they had to go apologize afterwards.
They did. Like, I'm sorry, we know that girl. Like, we don't know her. We don't know her. We don't know her. Like, could you please bill her for all the drinks and we'll see you later? Okay. Like, Marillion says, that person doesn't know good business. Exactly. It's a small place, PR 24/7, whatever they do. That happens all the time. I have, you go, like, where I live, we go to the chef actually runs the bistro. And it's not uncommon for them to come out. And if they have noticed, I have bright red hair. And it's like everywhere. Like, I'm a little noticeable. And if they see you more than twice, okay, they come over and they send you a free appetizer. I come over, they put your hand on your shoulder. Some of them even get so friendly, they kiss you on the cheek like they know you because they're like foreign. But they might be foreign. And she would have it would have been like Thanos. Boom. She would have been like ashes. She would have just like self-destructed. But no, and you know me, like, I don't like, don't touch people without permission. You know me. I don't like I have issues with that, but I don't get offended because it's intent. You can tell intent, okay? And I don't think she had a clue about what was actually going on in this scenario. She was reading so much into everything. I was offended for this guy, and I didn't even know him, And even if he was being a little leery, creepy, did he touch anybody?
Right.
Did he say anything? Did he say, well, I'm going to give you free soda and, wink, wink, honk, honk, I'll see you after.
Right.
After. No, there's none of that. There's none of the usual, like signs that would say this was over the line. This was not over the line. This was her moving the line way the hell back to Kansas somewhere and judging him very unfairly, in my humble opinion. She pissed me off. Yeah.
Bella Marie said, "I'm Italian, and to give drinks and food is a way to say welcome."
Exactly, it is. I've gotten free pizzas, everything. I didn't, it's not, you don't get offended. A little mousy girl says, I got free dinner tonight because they told me 35 minutes on my order. 35 minutes later, they hadn't even cooked it. There you go. And they weren't like winking at you and like leering at you or anything, right? It was just good business. Like this one, oh my gosh. Like, can you imagine? I mean, just think about that for a minute. Like, because now there's the three of us together. All right, we're going to put petty pants on. Hold on, Chet. And you may also, like, we're going to do it. Like, if you want to put your petty pants on, go ahead. Go ahead and put them on.
One leg at a time, everyone.
Because, Judgy Betty here, she deserves some petty pants. Okay, she
can I
deserves
just jump right into my petty pants?
No.
Go right ahead.
No, you are no. Claire, she's going to hurt herself if she jumps.
I'm not.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
You need to sit down and put them on while you're sitting down.
I got them on. So what I'm going to say is, I think her problem is that
I can't believe we put that up.
Somebody else got some attention and she thinks way too highly of herself. So she's probably butt hurt that she wasn't the one who got the sexy little Bellamy.
Yeah, that's right. She was all about the accent. She didn't get that little accent in her ear. And she's like, why not me? Why not me? She could make it a big thing. Or she's going to make it a big thing. But listen, like, she's trying to make this all about her. She took this issue way back and she's trying to get this man on this. And it's just, she's making it bad for all of us. Like, I want equality. I want fairness in all my relationships, all of them. Even, personal, friends, all of it. But what I don't want is this hijacking and moving the bar all the way to the other side to make the other side so unfairly. Like, they can't even like I'm serious. Like, it's getting to the point, like, as a single person out here, I'm learning the way I'm getting approached by gentlemen in general. I'm starting to really feel bad. Like, they need a movement of their own because they don't know what to do. They get judged, harassed, like no matter what. And all I want is a conversation. They're afraid to talk to you. They're afraid to talk to you because of, Judgy Betty here. You can't even get a free pizza or a free soda or even a nice chat, from somebody without them thinking it's something,
God forbid somebody smile at her craziness. Like,
oh my God. That'd be TRO, right? TRO, harassment lawsuit. She'd be like, harassment. I mean, oh my God, I can't even. But this is how it starts. Like, this thinking, like, the guy couldn't even give you free sodas in a business, in a public place,
right?
In a business where it's his job to sell and promote his pizzeria, his independent little shop. Like, he's doing his job. Why are you making it about you?
Yeah.
Why? You all that? You all that in a bag of chips? Like what? Like what?
Exactly.
Like, oh God, she gave me a headache. But I'm glad now I shared my headache with all of you. How do you feel? Welcome to Mayhem. If this is your first time, yes, it's always like this. Only gets a little more randy, gets a little more sometimes explicit, but yeah, it's always like this. You're gonna feel a headache, you're gonna feel prickly, you're gonna feel you're gonna feel you're definitely gonna feel, you're gonna get in it. But here we see. And Miranda said, oh yeah, I am the same way, even when there are multiple mods, even though that's what, oh, that wasn't about that. I'm sorry, I thought you were beating up on her as a mod. So I misread that. I didn't mean to put it like, yeah. I know, Mrs. Cassandra, she dissing the garlic nuts. Damn, girl. I like my man. I never had we had this conversation once on Mayhem. Mrs. Cassandra's referencing way back when we had a conversation on would you still kiss and have anything to do with your man if he ate onions and garlic? And I was like, yes, hell to the yes. I like garlic. If his beard smells like garlic, I actually like it. I don't mind.
Cooked it for him. He better you didn't get kissed.
Or he cooked it for me. But whatever. I found it sexy. Like, there ain't nothing like God, and also there ain't nothing gonna turn if it's going that way, and there ain't nothing but a little garlic. Like, I'm not saying no to a little garlic and a little onion. Right? I mean, you can always fix that.
Garlic nuts,
but don't they cancel each other out? Like if you both eat garlic and
Right?
onion, it cancels each other out. You're not even going to notice
Yeah.
it. Just eat some onion and garlic.
And who do I love the smell? I love the smell of cooking. I don't know. I cook a lot,
Yeah,
so
garlic
garlic
is
to me.
amazing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who
I'm
gets
sorry.
mad
Yeah,
at free
yeah.
garlic knots? Like what?
Carbs and sex. What else could you ask for?
Right?
Oh.
You know, like it's like sexy food. I'm sorry. Pizza with the pineapple and it's got garlic and pickled onion and all. Like it's just. I'm not. You know, I'm having them eat it. It's my sexy food. You think I'm not gonna? Because he ate them. What? Like no. So that's what she's saying. The guy's giving them garlic nuts. Like that's an offense in my point.
Maybe she didn't want to tip it.
And it's like, okay. I don't know what I think, I just think she was having a bad day, a really bad day. And she's losing friends and respect everywhere. Like she's not treating people very nice. And you're right, Vermillion. I don't even think 8 would turn down free food. Exactly. I don't think he'd be handling this way. You know.
Well,
This is it, student. I know this. Like who can actually resist the cook when you walk into an Italian restaurant? What do you think you smell cooking there all the time? The garlic, right? And it's like makes your mouth water. There, you're right. Well, go ahead, people.
Maybe no, you're fine, baby. Maybe she didn't want to tip. Could be that. Maybe she was being a cheapskate.
Well, I know she didn't want to tip, and she definitely doesn't want to tip. I don't know. She's tip offended. I don't know.
Right, but she could have quietly been the asshole, but she chose to like not tipping is a quiet way of being an asshole. She went in there just with full on display, stamp on the forehead. I'm an asshole. It's like, yeah, she went in there looking for something to be upset about. It seems.
Yes.
Yeah, she was. And here's the thing. Like, can you imagine? Like, she could have talked to them later about it, whatever. But, can you imagine working with somebody like this? I'll bet you she's judging everybody about everything.
She's the control freak.
Yeah, no, she's the water cooler chick. I'll bet you she's at the water cooler the next day saying, that guy, he was talking to her in that language. And, they looked a little too close. And I wonder if her husband knows. You know what I mean? Like, I think she might even be like that, because that's how this
a shit stir
crap. Yeah, shit stir. Because I don't know about you guys, but there is only one asshole. Only one asshole in this story.
Yeah, I think we can agree on that for the first time ever.
Are all three of us are going to agree on the asshole on this? It is 100%. Judgy Betty. It is Judgy Betty. I hope that the chat is with us. And, if you have another opinion, you think she was right, you can let me know. I like this. Belinda said, somebody might be allergic to those garlic nuts. Somebody could be, maybe, probably, for sure. Somebody allergic. Yes, somewhere on some planet, in some universe, I'm sure there was. But I don't think there was at that table because they all ordered pizza. The sauce always has garlic in it, and it's all the same dough. And that is why it's usually something they put on the table. And in Italian restaurants, they always put out the bread. They put out the garlic with the olive oil that you can, in the nice ones, which you can get the good olive oil and you dip it in it and everything. And they may put roasted garlic and all of this. I mean, if you're allergic to garlic, what the hell are you doing in an Italian restaurant?
Exactly.
Mic drop. 100%.
It is not their problem. Take your ass elsewhere. I'm sorry you're allergic to garlic. I am, but that's your personal problem to deal with. You don't go to an Italian restaurant where one of the main ingredients in just about everything you're going to eat is garlic. Okay, and that's just it. It's part of the staple of I'm sorry. I know. I'm allergic to garlic nuts. I know. You can, I'm just saying. It's just too funny. And I'm not, and I feel bad if anybody is, but I don't think even if they were, you just don't eat them, right? I mean, we all function like adults with whatever we're allergic to and whatever we do. You don't get offended because somebody put garlic. Now, do you get offended and run away from the place if somebody put something on the table you're allergic to?
No, you let your friends eat their garlic nuts.
Yes, you're going to deny the rest of the world garlic nut. Are we calling them garlic nuts? Who started that?
Mrs. Cassandra.
Of course. Why did I even ask? It's not like I didn't know. Like, obviously.
I mean, to be fair, it depends on how allergic you are. I'm allergic to shellfish.
So like, don't go to a seafood restaurant. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Like, and I've been with people who really, really like it and will order it. And I tell them, I don't attack the waiter. I just say, hey, I'm allergic. So if you eat that, I'm just gonna, sit on the other side and not like when I don't go in the back of the kitchen and behead the cook like.
These are my people, man. My peoples have showed up. Like, here, cool. Belinda says she's not the water cooler chick. She's the bitch in the office who won't give you the code to the copy machine and writes her name on every stapler. Yes, yes.
You forget your badge one day, and she won't let you through the door, even though she knows
that's
you work there for the past 5 years.
She sits next to you, and she won't let you in because you don't have your badge. You got it. Like, okay. So T King says I'm allergic to asshead. Me too. Yes. You know, I'll tell you. Oh, spooky. Meg's brought. Is that the snack tonight? We're having cookies. What kind of cookies? You sharing? You share with the chat?
Did you bring enough for the whole class?
Yeah. She always has snacks. It's in every chat I see her. She has snacks. She's really cool. I am. So I'm telling you. All right. Yes. And you know what? You don't have to run for the hills. Always insert your sarcasm everywhere you go. Like in this chat, I expect it. It's required, actually. I think. Yes. I think whenever I tell anybody you show up for Mayhem, your clothing is optional, but your humor is mandatory. Don't come without it because you get hurt. That's it. And the butt hurt need not reply. Not it. Not going there. Not hanging it. But so that was a good one. That was quite entertaining. Not bad. Nobody got hurt. No. Judgy Betty is just exactly that. She's a hot mess.
Beyond ridiculous.
You could see why. Like I read that, and my head just went to the side. Like I'm like, yeah. So I was holding it in, and thank you, Jack of Hearts, wherever you are, Jack of Hearts. Thank you for dropping that in AITA. It was lovely. Thanks for thinking of us. Crook in the neck. It was worth it. It was a good conversation. I knew it would be a good conversation. So, well, I'm gonna wait on bacon nipples for Dov if he shows up. What do you think? I can't even look at it. I need support. I need more support. I mean, that you guys are very supportive, but I don't know if you hold me up if I go sideways. Like, I'm gonna kill the bot. Thank you. Killed somebody. Got it. Oh, Pickle got the bot. Good bot smashing.
Bam.
Yeah, it is fun, isn't it? I like it. Hey, welcome, Paul. I don't think that garlic allergy is a thing. People allergic to garlic are like most people that cringe from the word moist.
Well, I gotta agree with that. If she was allergic, I feel like this is the kind of person who would lead with, "I'm allergic to garlic."
You know what? I want to have story. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but I want to talk about the other part of that sentence. Like, when did that start, and how did I miss like a whole movement that we're not supposed to say that word because people like go, oh. Like, really? Like, is that a thing? And I missed it? Really?
I mean, it was a thing. For some, like, I remember it being a thing. I don't have a feeling on the word.
I guess it depends on the situation. Because if I was in bed with somebody and like, baby, are you moist? I'd be like, ew.
Oh my God. Pickle.
But if they said, this cake is so moist, I'm going to be like,
right. Yeah. Context is important.
Context, but even then there's play, there's whatever. I mean, okay, student, I see you don't have a problem with the word, and I agree with you. I do not have a problem with the word. It does not offend me. It is a physical condition. It happens, people. It happens hopefully often enough for all of you to be happy. Okay, in some way. There are other ways to use it. Moist cake, moist lotions, moist wipes. Yes, Coconut. Thank you for saving me before I said something stupid. Yeah. But yeah, you could say it, but why would you want to? I don't know. I don't have a problem with the word moist. Like, it doesn't. I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
but if you're having some hot time and that's because like, baby, you're moist, I would be like, get off me. It's like the guy say, I would love to copulate. What? They're
just use the simple word.
Have you never been with anybody who's really bad at the sexy talk?
No, I'm an educator by nature. love. So no.
You don't know they're bad at it until they say it, and then you can educate
Yeah,
them,
but
like...
they only say it once, and they know how to take a clue because I'm really good at giving them a no.
Hey,
And
baby, you
no,
wanna
no.
fornicate?
Because, for me, it's all between the ears. So you better know your language. You better know how to talk right. You better know, and I'm not offended by the word moist. It's a condition that happens, and you should be saying words that get me there besides the word moist is what I'm saying.
Oh, man.
And that'll work. Okay. Yeah. Student. Oh, what is that? I don't even know what that. All right. I hate this. I'm so naive. Like, I'm out here. I talk about sex and toys and masturbation every damn week, right? And then you guys throw these things at me. I feel like so naive. I have no idea what a damn meat curtain is. What is a meat curtain? Somebody help me.
Not it.
Check our back chat.
Okay. They won't say it in public. I think I just put my foot in my mouth. Oh, I did say, why can't you just say, okay, you're right, man? Why did it? I hope you're telling me right. All right.
I am.
She is.
All right. There's, without a lawyer gave me the actual term. You're talking about the labia. Like, let's fly right, ladies. That's okay. Okay. It's not. I know. Verilion's got the right question here because that's where my mind went. I thought we were in a different show. Like, is that some kind of murder minion thing? Like from my legal crime drama stuff.
Catherine Knight made some meat curtains. That's true.
Yeah, oh God, she did. She skinned him and hung him up. Oh no! Wrong show. Yeah, we're yeah. But anyway. Yes, I did, Belinda. Right after saying moist about 5 times, I actually did say meat curtain, and I didn't know what it was, and now I do, and I'm not taking it back. Sorry, not sorry. Like, what the hell? It's just, hey, listen, it's a natural process. Like, don't you people act like you're not trying to get moist on a regular basis. You're not. Should. You damn well should. You'd be happier. You wouldn't be offended by the word is moist. I
shower daily. That's when I'm most moist.
There, you see? You could be moist right out of the shower. Like, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. Like, it's what you put on it. Like, and when I say it, it's not bad. I'm sticking by that.
Wait. Can I just say it? Moist meat curtains.
Oh, God.
Gross.
Did you actually have to? Did you have to? Did you?
I feel like someone will appreciate it at least.
I know, student. We're giving Davros a run for his money. You all are in the chat. Student, you're doing a great job. Davros is going to be so sorry. He's going to be, you talked about what without how dare you? That's my territory.
Yeah.
Well, you always, what can I tell? I don't even know. I don't know. Wash the curtains, steam the curtains, clean the curtains. That's right. Nothing like clean curtains. Exactly, cooking it. You're speaking my language. Exactly. That's my girl, my woman, my woman. Yeah. I can't. Oh my God. I'm going to have to. Oh my God. Oh God. All right. So where do we go from here now that we backed ourselves into a corner with all those words? I
mean, it's too bad Davros wasn't here. Meat curtains is a perfect segue into bacon nipples, but
I know it is. I know. Just to say the word bacon nipples, like, yeah, it is. Oh my God!
Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. It is better than that. Without a lawyer, God. Oh my gosh.
Oh God. Wait. I gotta show you guys this. I hope I can do this right. I'm gonna try to put it up. All right. Wait. I got a new definition of meat curtain. I like this definition better, actually. I'm hoping that you guys can see it.
Carrot covers?
No, it's a GIF, and it's meat. Those are meat curtains. That's
oh my God.
I don't know which one of you sent that to her, but virtual high five, like fist bump.
Yes. The person who said that to me, thank you, love, for taking care of me. Thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated. Oh my lord! But that's a better version of a meat curtain. It kind of, I don't know. It's taking me places I don't think we should go with the stream.
Oh,
but yeah, thanks. That was good. Oh, you see, and you did prevent me from having to Google and mess with carrots and stuff. Yeah, right. Coconut it has teeth. Meat curtains with teeth. It's a whole new thing. Like, watch out. Watch out.
That's a good movie. Have you seen the movie Teeth? It's basically that. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say, have you seen the movie Meat Curtains with Teeth? I'm like, no. No, is that a sub channel? Like, is that like a?
No. There's a movie called Teeth, and it's a girl that she's.
Yeah, you know what, Christopher? Yeah. I'm right there. I'm joining this club because it's been kind of amusing to watch how everybody got a little uncomfortable with that word. I'm not uncomfortable with it, and also welcome, Chris. I'm not typing because my inner mic picks up all my key clicks and drives my guests crazy in my chat. But welcome. It's nice to see you here, and I agree with you. Watching everybody get upset when you say it is kind of might become a new sub hobby of mine. I don't know. We'll see how I feel after the stream. Like, I would imagine I'm going to be addressing it.
If we get Claire to 1,000 subs, she'll never say the word moist again.
Oh, well.
Maybe.
I don't know. I actually watched the chat. Some of them are really into it, so I don't think that's going to work. It's going to go the other way. It's going to go the other way because,
Oh, is it going to be like Josh when he's like, say it, Claire, say it.
Yeah, when Josh says, Claire, I've only heard pedant once today. Could you say pedant? Claire, could you say pedant? Yeah. That's cool. What's really cool is because he knows what it is, and there's a lot of them in the world. Like, the world is full of them.
I know.
It's almost appropriate in every situation. I know, but I know, student. Is that a warning? Oh, I just heard my phone buzz. Did you hear my phone buzz?
Right. People are going to be sending you pictures of meat curtains. That's a great warning.
As soon as I read that comment, my phone went yeek. Yeah, all right. Somebody got my number. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Let's see. I'm afraid. Be very afraid. I don't know. So, nope. Oh, that wasn't too bad.
Nah.
That is not too bad. Okay. All right.
That's pretty bad.
No, it's good, actually. Hold on. I'm going to put it up. Thank you.
We got another audience submission.
We do. I love audience submissions when they're appropriate. These are appropriate. Actually, this is very, very appropriate. Let me just, where am I going to pop it to? I'll just put it where the other one was so I know I used it. But anyway, I got another version of, whoops, nope, I want to do that.
It's not the Ed Gain version, is it?
No, I don't know. It's not. Well, tell me after you see it. If you guys don't know who Ed Gain is, we'll explain afterwards because there's a crossover. My whole channel is becoming a huge crossover, and it's my own fault because my channel is me, right? It's like all the things I like. Like, I like this kind of crazy kind of conversation. I like normal kind of like big topic conversations. I like reading dirty books to you people out loud. It's a thing. I like reading regular things, like really like dramatic reads and poetry and short stories. Like I like to read out loud. And I like to do murder, serial killers, and I like legal. And so I kind of smashed that all up. But it seems like it's all coming to a head here in Mayhem tonight. It's like we're having ourselves a little party with it. All right, here we go. This one is courtesy of the DM dropper. We'll see what you guys think about this one. This is another version of a meat curtain. Looks like a submarine sandwich. Now, I'm sorry, but that looks like an overstuffed hoagie. That's what that looks like to me. But so apparently, what you guys are telling me is meat curtain is a slang for talking about something that's really like all these other things. Like now, I don't understand. I got dog lip.
All I can think is motorboat, go so slow.
Oh. I know. It was good. It was very good. Thank you for the DM, but like, it was definitely over. So I know I put it away. I did. I know. It does look like something else. That's what he's trying to tell us. He's trying to tell us it's meat curtains, and it's appropriate because it was meat. And like it did, like it was good. It was punny. I liked it. It was good. It was all good. It was punny. I like punny. Oh, but anyway. God. So now where do we go? And all this because of bacon nipples. The nerve. Bacon nipples. We might end the show with that on our own, ladies. We'll draw straws. What do you think? We'll draw straws. Who has to? No, I'll do it. I can't do it.
What are we drawing straws for? What are we doing with these bacon nipples? What's going on?
Well, I was going to read the article and put the picture up, but I don't think I'm going to until the end of the show.
Yeah. Gotta stick around.
Yeah, so just stick around. So
speaking of
Twitter DMs. Oops. All right, give me a minute. I got to set something up first. All right, so where do we want to go? I think I'll go with the next funny one before we get into it. Wait, should we do I think we should do a little serious first. What do you think?
Let's do a serious since we're talking about oral anyways.
We're talking about what? When did I miss the conversation about oral?
It's a hoagie. You're going to eat it, right?
I was wondering too, but
wait, you did get the channel memo that all the conversations about that type of stuff, I need to be present for, right? Somebody went and did that without me. I tell you, I get no respect.
I know. I blew it. Sorry.
I know. This is what happens when you become the single person in a group of all hooked up people, and they just forget about you. They think you're off, hooking up with all these people everywhere, and they just forget that you want to be in on those oral conversations. I know. I had to go there. I'm sorry. Anyway. All right, listen, I'm not going to weigh on this, on whether this is true or not. This is allegedly. It's just hitting Twitter right now. And the reason I want to talk about it, it's not about the people. It's not even that it's it's a big case or anything like that. It's the actual issue that I'm going to explain when I just read one part of it. So you see who it's about. I don't even want to mention their name because I don't even want to act like they did it. This is all allegedly. But I just want to talk about the situation in a general way because it was brought to our attention that this lawsuit's being filed. Okay. And when I get to the part where she said that what happened. That is it. Okay. So let me just put the present. I don't even have to keep this up actually. No, baby, because I got the facts. Okay, here. I just want to make sure. So this is in California, and the person pressing the charges is a backup dancer for a star. A rapper of some prestigious reputation. Okay, he's pretty out.
Who is currently growing?
Currently growing because let me get to that. Let me tell you what she's claiming first, and then we'll talk about that part. But what she's claiming is that the accused came into a bathroom that she had already occupied. Okay. And that she felt that she needed to perform oral sex. And then he masturbated in front of her. And she's claiming now that this was all not consensual. And this is the part that kind of gets me. This is what made me go, eh? Okay. And, like that. And I had to bring it here because we had to talk about it. she's saying that even though she did, she's willingly gave him oral sex when he came into the bathroom. Okay. She didn't say no. He didn't she's not saying he forced her. She's saying, right. She's saying she felt so much pressure because of job security that she couldn't say no. That just his presence in the bathroom and to do all it like to do that, she felt she couldn't say no, and she was going to go along with it. So she's admitting that there is like some imbalance of power there, that she felt she didn't have control of the situation and he did. Okay. And that she thought for job security that she needed to do what she needed to do. Okay. And a spokesman for the accused says absolutely not. They never had an encounter. Okay. It's just meritless. Like, forget it. Like, they absolutely are denying it. And I want to make that perfectly clear, because I'm not mentioning names on purpose. I don't want no one hijacked, and I don't want to support anything here. And I'm not saying the other party's name either, as you noticed, because I don't want them slammed on either. I don't want the accuser to go through anything either. And because I want to talk about the issue, because for me, consent in an imbalanced relationship or in an imbalanced scenario is a big thing. It's something I'm always looking at legally. It's very hard to prove legally. It comes up in cases that I cover a lot of harassment cases. I cover a lot of, let's just say, rape cases. That's the word. I know you all hate it, but it is what it is. I cover those cases. I'm not afraid of the word. I'm not afraid of the subject. And I want to talk about consent in these issues and how they prove it. And so for me, it's a big thing, because I see it. Like, when you see that the politician, like around here near my state, the next state over, we had a politician who used to be a little handsy, and everybody just felt like they needed to take it because he was, had power, and that was the excuse they used over. Like, why didn't you complain? Why didn't you go to HR? Why didn't you do this? And they kept saying, well, he was the boss. He was up there. He could retaliate. He could ruin my career. I want a career in politics. I want this and I want that. And I don't want it to be perceived that I'm automatically saying that the accused is responsible for behaving a certain way because of this power difference. Okay? Because that unfairly putting it on them. I mean, they do have to take some responsibility because they are in a position of power. So you would hope that they would wield it and use it appropriately. But he was not forcing anyone. Okay. She's not even coming out with statements that he said anything, offered her anything. You know what I mean? So this one is hitting me hard because now it may develop in the case. So don't get me wrong. This just hit the paper. We don't know all the details yet. But I don't see a conversation there like, do this and I'll get you that. Like, do this and I'll promote. Do this and you can be the lead backup dancer. You'll get a raise. You'll get a promote. Like, there's none of that. There was just coming into the bathroom. And
was she in a woman's bathroom, a man's bathroom, or like a gender neutral bathroom? That was my first question.
Listen, because of who it is. Well, listen, because of who it is, I don't think it matters. I think he'd be going there just to use the bathroom if it was the only one without a line. Let's be real, who we're talking about here. So it might be the uni bathroom for them all because it's all stars and everything. You know what I mean? Like, it's not obviously a public bathroom where anybody could walk in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, out without the crowds and everything like that. It's for the performers.
What I'm saying is if it was a women's bathroom, whether it's for performers or not, why is he going into a women's bathroom unless he has an idea of who's in there and what he's going to do?
Well, okay. I could see what you're saying, but knowing who it is, like I said, if there was a line for the men's and no line for the women's, and knowing who it is, they would just walk into the women's to go to the bathroom. Right. Most stars, and I'm not saying that just about this person, most stars would because they're entitled. They ain't waiting. They're waiting to pick. Come on. They're like the star of the show and you want them to wait in line to take a piss. That ain't happening. That is not happening. It's not happening, But you're right. Why was he in that lady's bathroom? Because he probably has a room of his own. And I know that his room has a bathroom, but he might have been walking down the hall. Like, we don't know. I don't want to put that on him that he's in a place he shouldn't be. But you're right. The scenario is making it a little, you're saying she might have a little inkling on feeling that way because he approached her the way he approached her in the scenario he approached her. And I hear you. I hear where that's going. And I could see where she might feel that way. Okay. But I don't know.
I mean, there's a perception, like okay, let me say this the right way. I get that she felt that there was a perception of pressure because of who he is and their position in relation to each other. The question, I guess, is like, did she feel that pressure? Did she bring it on herself? Because I've been in positions before myself where I perceive someone as more powerful than me, and therefore I felt pressured to do something that normally maybe I wouldn't have done, but because I felt the pressure, I was like, oh, okay, I have to do this. I'm not saying he would be blind to that or didn't realize that, because I think he would. But again, this is my opinion. But can you honestly say in that situation that if you felt that pressure, you have to take some responsibility for that?
Exactly. And there's quite a few people in the chat that agree with you about being in the presence of that bathroom, like going out there, you know, and, you know, you feel bad, but she couldn't deny him that, you know, like, I don't know why she felt she couldn't deny him. Like, there doesn't seem to be any threats there or anything like that. I don't know.
But she doesn't even talk about a dialogue at all. Like, there's no, hey, do this.
Yeah.
Or...
But that may come out later, understandably.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we just may not have all of it. It may be coming out, you know, as later on a little more about that.
Is it civil or criminal that she filed?
I think it's civil right now. He wasn't arrested. It's an allegation. It's accusations right now. Okay. I'll put it back up. If you want to double check, people, I've got a link down there in the Kelly, can you pop the link to the article in the chat for me so I can grab it real quick without opening up YouTube? Yeah. And that's a good question, and I should have the answer because I just closed all the articles because I just realized it's unfair to have his picture up there, you know, plastered while we're talking about that. Right. That's a little, you know, not fair, and I don't want to do that because we don't have all the information. And I don't want it to go one way or the other. But for me, it was enticing to have the conversation about pressure and consent, because I see it legally like all the time, over and over again, and it's always a sticky thing. You know, in this case, if he didn't say, like, you could play it both ways. If the alleged accuser didn't say anything to threaten you, if you didn't do it, then there's always any pressure you're putting on yourself. You, like Pico said, you got to own part of it. If you're thinking it's about your career advancement or what you can get out of the situation, own your part. Those thoughts are yours. They're not saying it, you know. However, if they said it and they put it out there and there's pressure that way, that's a different scenario, right? But there's two ways. Like, they say, if you do this, then we'll get that. Like, you know, it's good. Even if they say something kind of benign, or like,
is it a pattern? Has he done this with other people? And that's why she felt that way. You know, that's another thing I'll be interested in hearing if it comes out.
It'll be, see if there's rumors on it or something. If there was a climate, if they had cultivated a climate around this tour or working with him that encouraged that behavior, there you go, Pickle. That's another issue, because then more pressure would be on you about job security, right? And that is like, and whether they realize it or not, if you cultivate that scenario, you're going to have to take some responsibility for it, you know. But the thing legally is there's always and there's always leaving the situation, you know. It's going to be very hard to prove. I don't see legally, with the information, just with what I see right now, the scenario of where they are and the situation of the imbalance of power working for them and all of that. I don't see it as winnable. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm not saying she doesn't feel this way and feel violated in some way. Right. I'm not doing that. I just don't see it as winnable on a legal man, because there was an out that wasn't used, that we're, at least that we are made aware of yet. So I don't see it. I don't see it winnable. And I would also look to point out, we were looking at this when the article first came up. This person's going to is going to be on the Super Bowl, and they just got that record company. What is it called? Death Row Records.
Death Row,
okay?
yeah.
Yeah, they just came into a lot of money, like within this week. And then the backup dancer says, I had to give a blowjob I didn't want to in a bathroom once. And I'm not accusing. I'm saying allegedly. It could, just put it all out here.
Yeah.
If you're gonna accuse him, we are allowed to look a little. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to say it didn't happen, and I'm never gonna victim shame. I'm just saying two sides to the story. Other scenarios could be happening. We don't know yet. Like there's all kinds of things that could be.
And legally, that's the way it works. Like legally, you have to see and hear both sides to make a judgment. So legally, we're looking at it. We're not looking at it as fodder or as a judgment on either person. It's just legally, is this plausible? What's the details? What's the deal?
Yep, that's what I do. That is what I like to do. Yes, it was very recent. Yes, the article is up there. Coconut, anybody wants to read, it is down in the chat. Like, we're not trying to say he did, he didn't, anything, any of that. But for me, that consent, you see how it's a quagmire, and in legally it's even worse because and unfortunately it goes two ways. Like this, here's the thing, we actually in the legal system, when it comes to these scenarios with pressure and being forced to do things you don't want to do, and also in the area of accusations being made that weren't true. When it is with famous people and for monetary reason, there should be more of a recourse than just having to sue them back. You know what I mean? Like there should be actually, for dragging it through the legal system, they actually should have some kind of recourse. I would like to see it anyway, because I'm noticing too much of it. And as a single woman, it's affecting my life because men don't want to talk. Like,
Kelly, like, you're a mom, and you have to prepare your kids for stuff. And I'm just, to me, right now, it's a climate. If I had a son, I would feel like we would have to have conversations about what true consent really is and being careful, because I feel like men right now are in this weird spot because they have to be very conscious of consent, but they also are being, they're being attacked, and all the responsibility is being thrust on them. But there needs to be, if we want equality as women, we have to take responsibility for what we do as well.
Right. Exactly. Because, that's the thing. Like I put up the comment there about, being in the night, that Coconut says about back in the 90s, right? Like it made it sound like a normal thing to get with the stars, the outfits, like it was a badge or something. Like everybody was doing it, and it's the culture that you develop around it. It's what you make acceptable. You know what I mean? It'd be uncomfortable. Oh, I didn't mean to put that up. I put it this way. Okay, sorry guys. I bumped us over.
I've had with my kids. For sure. Like as I raised, talking about consent, talking about, there's very strict dress codes a lot of the times in schools for the girls, as if it's the girl's responsibility to not show her shoulder or to not wear shorts that are too short, you know what I mean? Because, oh no, the boys can't control themselves. And I have put it into their heads that I don't care if she's sitting there naked. There's no right. You're not entitled to anything.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
And I have to give, and these days, men understand that. They do. Like, the majority that I deal with and understand that are growing up, that are grown, and even the my nephews, and they understand this. Like it's not that hard to grasp. Okay.
No.
It's just liars, you know, the ones that just want to push the envelope and make it bad for everybody. Like a woman who hijacks the Me Too movement and uses it to beat up her ex to get a great settlement or something. Or like the man who wants to push the issue of consent over something like this, or about the way you're dressed or anything like that. You know, it's everywhere, but there is a lot of common sense out there too. Like, and I want to say that, like, I see it. It's not all like this.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna man bash, because I love men, love men, intelligent men, you know, sophisticated men, respectful men, you know, sexy men. I think the way that they approach it, they must get laid more than these people pushing it on everybody and acting like asses with the bad moves and shit, you know. I at least that's the way I see it. Like, for me as a woman, you know,
it comes down to, like, I feel like the biggest message is, and we've talked about this plenty of times in private and in public, but communication is absolutely key. Like, you have to, if you're ever going to go into any kind of intimate act, and I don't mean necessarily sexual, but any kind of intimate act, there has to be clear communication between all parties, because stuff like this happens. And then it's like, well, you know, I can totally get if he's like, what, I thought this is what you wanted. Like, and that's, and imagine if, like, truly, if he feels shitty about it, like, that would be a horrible place to be emotionally. So.
Yeah.
It's just a dirty topic.
It is definitely a dirty topic. It's hard because, you know, you don't want to put too much on it, and you don't want people uncomfortable. So let's move on to something else uncomfortable. Like, it's okay. Sorry, not sorry, because I'm actually not going to apologize for all the subjects that I picked tonight, but I will take responsibility. The panel had no idea. Like, I picked all the subjects to throw at them, and you at the chat. So I'll take responsibility for it. It's not going to be like funny memes and stuff like that, because this week, everything that came at me made me go, like, it made me go, what? Like, come on, no. And there were people that helped me go, wait, that's like interesting. So while we're talking about men and women, which we've been talking about since we got here, and communication and consent and compromise. Now that's going to be a big one in this next lovely story that we're going to go over. All right, ladies. This was sent to me, chat. Not you guys ever watch that Married at First Sight? It's about putting people together. They never saw each other. They don't meet. They get married as soon as they meet, and now they have to, like, hang out together. Okay. Basically, this is from the one. This one is from Australia. Married at First Sight in Australia. Is bound to have moderators in a spin and Google search results spiking after a bedroom request went straight over one contestant's head. Okay. This dating experiment series, in which two match-made strangers meet for the first time at the altar as they are married at first sight, has produced many a brilliant, awkward, and pearl-clutching moment. But we may have one that takes the cake. And it does. On Tuesday night's episode Down Under, we're going to regret using that colloquial description. Groom Andrew Davis was outlining his extensive experience between the sheets, with a supposed body count that would make Adele gasp. 350, apparently. You know? 350, okay. In a chat with his wife, Holly Greenstein, Greenstein, he also wanted to make clear his firm boundaries of what he would not do in the bedroom. Okay. While we have to applaud this kind of conversation between two consenting adults, don't we? Yes. Have the conversations. How are you going to know if you like what you like, or if you want to explore together, if you don't communicate and compromise? Okay. Yay to open conversations around boundaries. We also feel for Andrew's wife, Holly, who was left running for Google, as Andrew stipulated after suggesting she could benefit from his experience, you know, because he's been with 350 people and he has a broad range of likes and dislikes, okay, there are some things off limits, like no pegging. He said that to her. He said, there's no going down that road with you. That's where he left it. And here's the thing, she's on live TV. She just met him. And like the naive bear, doesn't know what pegging is. And she got to run to Google to find out. Okay, so, all right. First of all, all right, chat. I'm gonna leave y'all.
Test these people for like STDs
apparently they don't. But here's the thing: he's got a wide. I mean, to each his own. I'm not judging him. Like, yeah, 350 pounds, great. You know, because in some scenarios, you know, older now and everything. I want someone with experience. You know. I want somebody that knows what they like, knows what they're doing. You know, I want to be compatible with somebody for exploring adventure, whatever. I want to be on the same page. Okay. So experience is experience. I mean, it's to my benefit. Like, you know, I don't have the patience anymore to train virgins. Let's just say. Okay. So, I'm not going to judge him on anything he's done or anything like that, you know. But I know, right? Without a lawyer, the Australia one beats. I got to tell you, for all of you that watch the American one, the Australian one, especially season six of Married at First Sight. Was it 6 or 7? It was lit. It was absolutely lit. Like it had me in stitches the whole time. It is actually funny, but it is. They put two people together and they get married, and then they have to deal with all of this, and they don't censor very often. At all, you know. No, Mrs. Cassandra, you did not put that in my chat. Like, don't you put and I never do this, but there's no way that damn Hot Pocket's hanging out in my chat. Get out of here with that. Girl, don't do that. That's disgusting. You're gonna make me ill. You're just like, that is it. No Hot Pockets. No Hot Pockets in the chat. And don't miss me with that. Miss me with that, girl. Come on. But anyway, I am not going to define pegging up here. I'm just going to say that, you know, he doesn't like it, and she has no idea what it is. So I'm wondering, this is going to be comical season as they figure out their sex life, because he's got all this experience. He's going to be throwing terms at her. She's going to have to be in the bedroom with the laptop next on the nightstand to figure this shit out as they go, because she had she just looked like she had no idea what it was. She had no idea, because they're like that mixed matched right now. And I think the show did it to them on purpose. I think they matched them up that way on purpose. I really do.
I mean, sometimes opposites attract.
Sometimes. Yes.
I feel bad for her. Like, that's intimidating, because this is her new husband, so obviously at some point that's going to be part of the relationship, unless it doesn't work out. And if she doesn't even know what that is, then maybe it'll be great and he'll teach her everything, but maybe she's going to be a little bit like intimidated by it.
Well, yeah, I can understand that they seem a little mixed matched as far as experience and everything like that. But I don't know why he had to come out and say that, because, you know, with pegging, it's not usually something the woman brings up to the other to the male. I mean, it's not like oh, I have to do that. Like, not I experience. I'm not saying women don't say that.
No, I know what you're saying.
I'm not all women. I'm just saying this woman, this bad. You know, I would say if it was something someone liked, that's one thing, but it's not something I'm going to insist has to be done for my pleasure. Yeah, and he didn't say anything about the other way around either. So I don't know.
Oh, well, if I can't peg you, it's not going the other way around either. So.
Well, that's equal opportunity. It's
do unto others as you want done to you.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like, I can't believe we're talking about these damn articles. It's all your fault, dude. It's all your fault. You gave me this article. It's like, well, that's okay.
This is where we need Davros right now.
No, we can't have Davros. We're going to have to go on our own, because Dav got otherwise occupied. And he sent a note. And thank you very much for telling me it was in there, Mrs. Cassandra. And I'm just saying, do not Google. That's right. Don't Google. And don't Google. Like, don't Google that. Like,
no, don't.
No.
I'm gonna do it.
Didn't he leave?
You're a glutton for punishment.
I didn't watch the show after that. I just saw the article. Is your peg smooth, long, girthy? Call 199 peg. Okay, so we got one vote for pegging in the chat. You know, the marriages aren't legal till they are. This is the show. The marriages aren't legal till they are actually both good with it. The more you know. Okay, that's true. They don't they get married, but like on the show, they're not actually married until like the end. Oh, so there you go.
So it's not like legal.
And I don't know if he left the other night because like I said, I just I got the article, but I haven't watched any of the shows yet. I usually watch them after the whole season runs, and then I just watch it all together. I'm just saying, do not Google. I'm from Australia also, and I watch it too. Oh, you do, Bella? Oh, cool. All right. So we got two that actually watch. So let us know. DM me updates. We'll do Mayhem updates on the couple, and I want to know if it actually, what happens with these, if they have other issues with other things. No, I'm not ruin your ears, Mrs. Cassandra. You want me to ruin your ears with what pagan is? I mean, I'm not afraid to tell you if you really want. Like, all right. So the chat build back up. It's going to drop back down. I'm going to lose like 20 people now. Here you go. All right. Pegging. You did. Pegging is all right. Pegging is something a partner you wear a strap on, and it's for anal, but you have to wear a strap on, which means it's usually a woman who does it to either another woman or a man. Pegging. There you go, Mrs. Cassandra. All right. I want cookies. I deserve cookies for that. You made me do it. You guys made me do it. But I don't want you Googling. God knows what you're going to see if you go Google.
We're going back to the blippy. Gosh almighty.
It is. Pegging is when you take a splintered plunger and insert it during a colonoscopy. Yes, that is another definition. I can see that.
No.
Yes, Mrs. Cassandra, if you want to be rude, that's, oh, yeah,
That's
what Claire, and then Coconut goes, oh, yeah, what Claire said. Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah. Okay, there it is. Okay. I'm going to tell you the real deal. That's how I learned. And someone told me that's what it was. And then I went and looked it up and found out it was absolutely true. Not that I didn't believe them, because I did. I just wanted to make sure I knew all the ways it was used, the word, and that's why I'm telling you, don't Google because well, you could Google. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't offensive or anything. It's just normal. I mean, it's sex, people. That's all it is. Is sex. And I'm not going to kink shame anybody. People do all kinds of stuff, and I don't see anything wrong with it. What I see wrong with it is this poor girl's face on national television, like she has no idea what it is. And he's like, listen, that's not where we're going. Like, I've got all this extensive experience. I've been around the world. Like, that talk. I've been around the world. Yeah, I've been around the world, and I know how it is. And I've had 350 partners. But let me just tell you this. We are not pegging, period. Like, that's it. Like, that was the conversation he had. Like, oh my God, you're kidding me. This is terrible. I want this guy fired now. This is terrible. Yes. Is that true? So he also told the new wife that she was worse at sex than a one-night stand?
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what? Let's start a petition. She should peg his ass. I'm telling you right now. She should. No, I'm kidding. You should never do anything anybody doesn't want. I take that back. I lied. He said we should not do that. I'm just being weird.
Imagine, though, being in that situation, feeling the pressure of having to sleep with someone so quick.
Right.
And then
I'm
telling you something like that.
I'm telling you.
Conscious about it, man. Yeah, that's a
no. Aren't you self-conscious enough because he knows all this stuff, like he's experienced? And you think if you're that experienced, you know what? I'm kind of offended that way. I don't know how other people feel in the chat, but if you have all that experience, we've all been in relationships where we have different levels of experience about different things, right? I approach it as like I want to get them there. Like I want to help. Like I want to help them with understanding and where I'm coming from and more experience. And I'm gonna be kinder, a little more grace. You know, understand they don't know. He knew she doesn't have the experience.
Yeah,
he knew.
He could have at least you know what I see from the whole thing. He didn't care about her pleasure, her comfort, or anything. He just got what he wanted and then was like, ugh.
I don't know.
If it was me and I was the more experienced person, I would be worrying about like, are they comfortable? Am I pleasing them? Let me show them new things so that they feel intimate and connected and whatever. So
yeah. Oh, he said she had more intimacy with a one night stand. Whoa, that's a statement. Like, oh, well, I don't know. That's pretty bad.
They're gonna end up divorced.
Or not even officially married. Like I don't see this one working out. Unless he changes his tune. Like I don't know if he's being overly judged. Like if we're overly judging him, like I'm gonna have to go watch this episode now and do a review. Yeah, I learned what pegging was on Penguin Hub. Even my screen was amazed. It wouldn't rotate on demand. That's good. That is very good. I like that. All right. And with that, a lawyer says in the episode, he had more intimacy with a one night stand.
That's sad.
It is sad, especially in the teller.
He's a douchebag.
Now wait, yes, but let's play devil's advocate. Does he mean intimacy? Like he actually felt more connected to a one night stand? I don't understand that. I can see having more fun because you don't have to worry about anything later, and you're not worried about conversations and everything that happen afterwards and things like that.
Right? Isn't it kind of already like? I mean. Right, they just met, right? Married at first sight. So it's kind of like a one night stand. I mean, it's going to continue, but as far as that first encounter, it is like a one night stand. They don't know each other.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
And she could have said, "No, I'm not doing that yet. We need to get to know each other." There's been couples that have not done anything until like that, you know, they decide to stay together or whatever.
They did, yeah. And nope, student. I have not seen Temptation Island. Nope. I'll be honest. I have not watched any television. I do watch series, but like I pull them through my laptop. Like I watch the Dexter and Billions and things like that. But not very much real. I get all my reality TV on YouTube. Like I watch the reviews on Jamal's commentary channel and on Wildflower Tea and a few others. And that's where I get my updates because I don't watch the shows actually anymore. Like I just don't. But and that I heard that was a new one. Is that the one where they put new couples together and then the exes are on the island? Is that the one?
I think so. I think
and like tempting a whole bunch of beautiful. I mean,
that's some bullshit. Like don't put me on an island with my ex. Damn. Like
I think I don't know if it's your ex or if it's just like really attractive people.
I think sometimes they've surprised them by it, like, oh, surprise, the people, like they know people are coming in, Temptations, right? But surprise, the Temptations are your exes. And because it's your ex and you don't want to see your ex, you don't necessarily know until you're at the island that you also don't want to see Becky over there with your ex.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I wish they would do. I wish they would do. I wish they would do a reality show with like normal, maybe even a little ugly people, like, you know, like normal people who aren't absolutely goldenly beautiful.
Right.
Isn't that 90 Day Fiance? I mean, I've seen some
They've
episodes.
gotten prettier and prettier as they go. Well, 90 Day Fiance, I mean, Big Ed.
Yeah, I was going to say Big Ed is.
Yeah.
Students said it's definitely married couples that are already having trouble get all these hot singles to hang out with, but it's not exes. That is a mess. Why they do that? That's so wrong.
Yeah, that is
not. That's so wrong. Mm-hmm. That's
They're
wrong.
They're just pandering to like the lowest level.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what? And without a lawyer said basically that guy implied that she was almost frigid. Of course she is. You were putting demands on her before you even dropped the penis.
You made her Google Peggy. Mm-hmm. Come on. She's not gonna be like
demand, dude, like, you know, take some responsibility here. You know, you're like telling her all these stuff and then you want her to like, of course she's, you know, man, you know, it could have been a beautiful thing, dude. You're an ass.
He's the asshole. 1.
she better off. Just forget it. Forget it. It's not you, girl. Like, just say, forget it. Walk away. Walk away. But maybe it'll turn. I don't know. Maybe. Well, we turn. It sounds like dookie bag. Yes, I kind of agree. Whatever the hell a dookie bag is. I think I know what a dookie bag is, but I'm not Googling. I'm not Googling. Yeah. All right. Our last topic. You ready, ladies? All right. I'm gonna do a Davros. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go there.
I'm going there. I'm going there. You'll go.
Bakey nipple.
Okay. Oh, can we see it? I'm sorry about the little cute dog, but it'll help you. Just if this disturbs you, just focus on the puppy. Just focus on the puppy. Okay. A McDonald's diner was left disgusted after finding a nipple in his bacon roll and has now vowed to go vegan. Simon Robinson, 27 years old, got a tasty surprise after he popped into his local McDonald's for a meaty breakfast treat earlier this week. He found what appeared to be a nipple inside his McDonald's bacon roll. Look at the size of that thing. Can you see that? Like, make it bigger. Do I need to make this bigger? Let me see.
Oh, it's pretty big.
You need bigger nipple there. Look at that. Now, the reason I'm making this bigger is tell me that doesn't look like it has a snout on it. That nipple.
Yes.
Which is why I titled it.
Looks like the profile of. It looks like the profile of like a little pig.
It does.
The nipple's actually its ear.
Yes. See, it wasn't
it's
just
cuter
me.
now. Thank you.
It is, right? It's an adorable little piggy nipple in the bacon roll. But anyway,
that's a lot of ketchup.
Is that? Yeah, it is ketchup, I guess, with their bacon. I guess they like it like that. That's all right. Okay. So he's 27-year-old, and he complained to the head office about the nasty surprise. He walked back to his car, he unrolled it, and he bit it and drove home. And before he tucked in, he quickly checked to see how many slices of bacon were inside the roll, and that's when he found the nipple. And he was shocked. Poor guy. Oh my God. So anyway, he had. He's suing, I guess. He actually contacted the company, but it doesn't actually say. Let's see. He's not suing, but he is considering going vegan over that little piggy. He's such a cute little piggy. Bacon nipple.
Come on.
You
tell me the man has never had a nipple in his mouth before. He's offended by that. Come on.
What I think he's offended that he doesn't know what it is, but to me it just looks like a fat circle that happens inside bacon. But it's like it's not like he found Jesus on his toast. And
right?
It's not a modern miracle.
Ran home to tell his mommy first thing.
Well, I'm more offended about the quality of that bacon.
You see,
ugh.
I know that bacon was not done right. Like,
that's the saddest bacon I've ever seen. Like, I don't want.
Is it Canadian bacon? It kind of looks like Canadian bacon.
Kind of, but it's like, who wants limp bacon on their sandwich? Nobody. Say no to limp bacon.
I say no to limp everything. No limp bacon. No. I like it a little more well done. Not overly. No. Well, I like the band. I do like the band. But that's about it. But hey, Rakin, how are you? Yes, I put your bacon nipple up there, Rakin. Thank you. And when I blew it up, did you see the snout? Did you see that? It would look good, didn't you? And thanks, Davros. I saved that one for you. I'm sorry you couldn't come up. We're just about, we're gonna actually close on an hour and a half here today because we finished all our topics, and I'm not gonna torture the ladies trying to talk about limp or moist or consent. Like we went the gamut here. We saw pegging, limp, moist, meat curtains, bacon nipples. That's a show. That's a show. We should end, right? That's a show. You really can't do more than that. Kelly, what do you got coming up this week?
Wednesday, I will be doing, first, I guess, tomorrow, right? I'm with you. No. Saturday.
No, Sunday.
I'm still
Sunday.
It
is tomorrow because
yeah, technically it's still Friday for me. Tomorrow, Josh and I are going to finish up. We're reacting to Emily Artful's video. And then, Sunday I'm with you. And then Wednesday is another self-love challenge stream. So,
oh, that's awesome. And yes, yep. And Pickle, are you doing anything with Josh or anybody in the next few days besides maybe Sunday?
Yeah. No, I just wherever anybody pulls me, I'm happy to oblige.
She's yep. She's great on piano too. And Raken, yes, don't ask me about my Google history since I'm to blame for that. Yes, you are. And it was awesome because I absolutely loved it, and they loved it too. And you missed the jerky curtains. Like we had meat curtains too. It was rough.
The jerky curtains.
That's right. And just so you know, we actually did talk about pegging, and we did talk about consent and things like that. And what was the we went and we talked about women who try to get offended about things they really shouldn't be offended at all, like you can't get a free soda in a pizza place without getting side-eyed. Like that was ridiculous, but it was interesting. We had a little fun.
Can you imagine if she found a bacon nipple in her food?
Oh my God, that would have been so lit. That's what he should have. He should have bacon nipples in the back for women like that complain about getting free soda. Like it's just so they could put it on the middle of that pizza. It would have been lit. I would have much respect for him if he did that. But I know he's just doing it, for PR. There was nothing wrong with what that man did. There really wasn't. But on that, for me, I have tomorrow off. Oh my God, I have tomorrow off. Wow.
Ooh.
Well, actually, today it's after midnight. Oh, there you go. Sunday we are doing another Enough is Enough at 9 o'clock. Everyone's welcome. Spread it around. It's going to be support your community, and we're going to open it up for some questions from the chat on how to deal with things and situations that come up. And I believe we're going to have Wildflower Tea there. We're going to have Just Chat, Jamal, Kelly, myself, and I'm going to see. I'm thinking Josh said yes. I wasn't sure if Pickle said yeah. It's still all going to be listed by Sunday. Everybody that'll be there, but it should be no, I didn't tell the dab story, Davros. I'll wait for you next week. You could tell the dab story. But anyway, that's what I'm doing, and then I'll put on the community tab the rest of the schedule. I'm doing my regular legal stuff with Jay Monday and Thursday. I'll be over at her. I'm not sure if I'm on Hereticals Wednesday morning, but I'll definitely be there Friday morning, and then again Mayhem. And I think Thursday afternoon at 4 on Jamal Say It Be It. We are talking about channel standards and things like that on YouTube. We're going to be talking about all of that over there. So in the meantime, now that I've talked your ears off, I want you all to have a great night. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to put that, if I can find it, put that outro on. Try to time it right so I don't mess things up. But I thank you all for being here. Thanks for having some humor with us while we talked about some real stuff, some funny stuff, and it's there's no need to be upset about all this. It's words, it's life, it's the whole thing. Like, don't make it more than it is. Chill. Just chill. That's all the advice for the night is to chill. Thank you, Pickle. I love your little naughty pickle outfit. Save that one. Kelly, your naked shoulders wearing that ski hat. It's a thing. Like it's kind of getting me, girl. You're hot. I don't know. The Discord party after dark. We'll all see you then. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you in the chats. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye.